Okay, well, we had technical error.
Oh, happy.
We just recorded this whole thing and it didn't record, so we're going to do it again.
Take
Hi,
two.
this is our 17th movie called Girl Happy, and Elvis plays a guy named Rusty Wells, and he's in a band, and there are three supporting members of his band, so there's four of them, kind of doing
Combo.
yeah, it's kind of like
It was Rusty Wells in the combo.
Right.
His combo or something like that.
right, and so it's 1965. Beatles are hitting it big, and so I guess they're trying to mimic what's popular at the time. And they're in Chicago when the movie opens up, and it's snowing, and it's their last show there. But they work for kind of a mafia dude, and he doesn't want them to go. And every year at this time, they go to Fort Lauderdale and look forward to it because it's spring break
For the girls.
for the girls. So the boss tells them, "Yeah, I'm going to extend you guys for 6 weeks." And they're like totally bummed, but they're afraid of him, so they can't do anything about it. And then the mafia dude gets a call from his daughter, and the daughter says she's not coming home for spring break. She's going to Fort Lauderdale. Surprise. And
And Elvis uses reverse psychology on them.
totally, he's like a
the smart one.
master manipulator.
Yes.
So the mafia dude decides to send Elvis and his crew down to Fort Lauderdale to watch the girl. Make sure
His daughter, yeah.
make sure she doesn't get any trouble.
Valerie.
Val, played by Shelley Fabre. So,
And it's a requirement that they all have a 20-inch waist.
oh my God, they're all so petite. Everyone, I don't know how they.
Extremely. I don't know how they sit down
Yeah.
with those tight dresses on, but
So they get to Fort Lauderdale, and becomes the movie suddenly becomes like a beach blanket bingo party type movie. There's it's all beachy sands and bikinis, and so he has to they're trying to go down there to see girls, and every time they get close to having some private time
with their girls.
Val gets in trouble, and they have to go running off trying to find her and keep her out of trouble so that they don't get killed by the mafia dude. And then eventually, of course, Elvis and Val start
Sparks are flying.
falling for each other. So
That's what happens when you roll around in that sand.
when you do the clam, well, that sounded
right.
really bad.
Ah!
That's the name of the song. Sorry.
Yeah, that's when it happened.
Yeah. Everything's good until she finds out that Elvis was there to watch her, and her father paid her, kind of like an American Gigolo. It's kind of gross. But, so that's the movie, really. It has a lot of great soundtrack. The soundtrack's great. Sorry, stumbling. The songs are good. A lot of fun. What did you think?
I thought it was great. I gave it a 4.
Well, we're already rating.
Oh, sorry.
It's because we did this
Yeah.
about finished the last one, and they found out the camera wasn't running.
4.
She gave it a
It's
4.
good.
I gave it a 3. We argued about it.
I can't believe it. He sang through the whole thing.
And it was good.
And then you want to give it a 3.
So
Why do you give it a 3?
I'm giving it a 3 mostly because okay. So Roustabout was a lot like this movie, a solid Elvis movie. Everything that you've normally seen in it, but I would say Roustabout had a bit more of a dramatic slant to it.
He was just mean in it. And angry. This
Yeah.
one he was smart and happy.
This movie was mostly a comedy.
I liked it.
Like a zany comedy. There was even a few moments where they played some musical beats where I thought it sounded like a Benny Hill kind of soundtrack. But it's funny. It's fine. I prefer Roustabout.
It's very cute.
Yeah. And so it's a solid Elvis movie. That's why I'm giving it a 3. If I thought I really loved it a lot and it's something special to me, then I would have given it a 4. But it's a 3 for me. So it's a 3.5 for the two of us.
Oh, my.
Okay, so as co-star Shelley Fabre, I got the distinct feeling that she was kind of doing an Anne Margaret. During the filming of Viva Las Vegas, her favorite movie, Tom Parker got into a lot of arguments with the production crew. The production crew decided that he was not going to be a technical advisor on this one. And they decided to spend a lot of time with Anne Margaret because she had a lot of energy, and there was this feel that Elvis and Anne both wanted. They thought there was a room for a female Elvis. And so she got a lot of focus and a lot of numbers put on her, and Tom Parker thought, this isn't an Elvis and Anne movie, this is an Elvis movie. And ultimately, they spent more money on the production than they should have spent, so Tom Parker decided to reduce budgets from there on out and kind of put the hammer down. But I think people liked the dynamic between Anne and Elvis, so they found someone who could sort of mimic that. She does an okay job. She'll come back for the movie Clambake in a couple movies from now, but she's not Anne Margaret. So there's that.
But she's as pretty as he is. I mean, they're good together.
Yeah, and she's a perfect fit for
Julia Prowse now.
She's a perfect fit for beach blanket bingo type film. So
yeah.
Okay, so the next movie will be Tickle Me.
No.
No, I'm just saying it is a funny thing to say. It sounds like I just asked you to do that instead of that's the name of the movie.
It's like Elmo.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you on that one tomorrow.
All right.